All right, let's move on to Jeff. So Jeff put out a podcast yesterday night or early this morning, really early.
Some stuff
called Dear David, and where he puts out some really interesting information, eh? So let's watch from here.
came out on a Patreon live stream. It was supposed to be more private to just 100 people, but, you know, things got leaked out, and now it's world news. You know, we're going to war with Russia. It's World War III, and a breaking news is that I unfollowed David Dobrik on Instagram.
I love that because there's this conflict in Ukraine, nobody's allowed to talk about anything else. Like I saw Lana Rhodes be like, why is everyone talking about my crypto scam when there's a war in Ukraine? It's like, well, I'm capable of caring about two things at once. Believe it or not.
He is a slimy fuck, you know?
Fuck. I can't even get a job because of you. Fucking.
Wait, who's he talking about? Me?
No, he's talking about David.
Okay, wait, let me go back.
A breaking news is that I unfollowed David Dobrik on Instagram. He is a slimy fuck, you know?
Fuck. I can't even get a job because of you. Fucking expose my life to 20 million people. Who needs to put in a job application anymore?
I did that. In all fairness, I did make a video on you getting out of prison too.
Yeah, so I'm fucked.
One time we were at Air One, and it's a very high end.
You want me to watch all this, AB?
I mean, it's all about David. I mean, he's talking about how because David gave him this character of a criminal, like, can't go anywhere because they associate him with being a criminal because he was a criminal in the vlog.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Grocery store.
It's like a fancy Vons.
I mean, he does keep threatening to like kill me. So he's not. I mean, he's playing up to the role.
This is about his friend, Jeff's friend.
I'm saying Jeff plays up the criminal thing, the shtick.
Right.
If he doesn't want to be associated, he should drop the shtick.
They recognized Cody from the David vlog where they picked him up from prison, and Cody, you know, this is just like a Staten Island thing where you'll like grab like a cookie in the store, you start eating it
in the supermarket,
and then you keep the wrapper and you pay for it on the way out. But they came over and tried to lock Cody up because of his reputation that was given to him by DD
for a $7 cookie.
They profiled you.
Yeah.
But we're back, and I want to just talk about some.
I know it's not what we're talking about, but what the fuck was that story? He stole a $7 cookie and got arrested. What's the context here? Why is that David's fault?
He's saying that because in the vlog, David painted him as a criminal, his friend as a criminal, that usually where they're from, you could eat something in the store, pay for it on the way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but because they recognized him for the vlog, they thought he was stealing a $7 cookie. And
$7 cookie? What cookie costs $7?
I don't know. The golden one?
A fucking, how big was that
New
cookie,
York,
man?
baby.
Oh my
Greatest
God,
city in the world.
$7 cookie? Inflation is crazy right now, dude.
Stuff.
Well, he said it was from,
I want to
from
get
Erewhon,
through
right?
What?
That market, Erewhon?
I don't give a fuck where you're shopping, man. Ain't no $7 cookie anywhere.
The place is insanely expensive. Like, insane.
What's a $7 cookie look like?
Yeah, we can get you a $7 cookie.
Show me a $7 cookie.
I'm sure. Somebody, counsel, I implore you.
Points because I've been protecting this guy for so long, and there's so much more to the story than just him not texting me for a week after I had such a drastic surgery where I could have been blind. But I just didn't plan on that getting ripped because on Patreon we have that audience of maybe 100 people in a live stream where I feel like I could just talk more freely. It felt really good to get that off my chest. It felt good to get that out there. It felt good to hit that unfollow button. You know, I woke up from surgery, and a day goes by, no text from him. Another day goes by, no text. I look at his Instagram.
Yo, what the? His homie just start fucking pumping iron during the show? What's he doing?
Because it's the first one that was fucking.
You don't associate us with being criminals. Hey, go ahead, bro. I'm going to pump iron while you tell your story. Yo, we're not criminals. Yo, I'm going to do some push-ups here while you tell your story, all right? What the fuck is this? I'm trying my best not to, like, I'm trying, guys.
fucking pops up, his algorithm or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some
and it's
curl ups while you tell your story, all right?
just him like, oh, I'm so happy with my life right now, my vlogs and everything. Just promoting his vlog. And I was just like, you got time to do this, but you can't text me and be like, hey, did you go blind or not from my actions? I just want to fucking tell the truth finally.
Yes.
Like, I gave the
yes, Jeff, we want the truth. That's all I want. I love it. Tell it. I want Jeff to sue him. He really should. He really fucked his life up. I really think Jeff needs to sue him.
I gave this motherfucker so many chances. Even now, a week later, I still haven't heard a peep. I've been posting shit on Instagram because it feels good. Because you fucked me so bad mentally and physically that, this is how I cope now.
You're not holding back no more.
No, I'm not holding back anymore. I kind of pissed off that, even in the documentary we made, we sugarcoated it. There was so much more that I could have said, but I tried to protect this guy for so long. It takes time to see people's true colors. Even me and this guy right here, we've had horrible fights. We've fist fought each other. We grew up together. We've had moments where we didn't speak for years, but we always seem to find each other and come back and meet at a moral ground. We can talk things out and communicate. But at this point, I've just completely given up, and it feels good,
I think that you're just more like going through a lot of emotions because at some point you did click out with these kids. And even like, not to sound emotional or anything, because the best thing that you ever did for me was to distance yourself from me, because then I was able to find myself and find my path. But I think like it hurts you more the most because
you were on a lot of drugs. You were robbing people.
It's a bit of an aside. But, dude, Jeff, I feel like he's just trying to justify. He has to justify it so much because he doesn't want to be the rat. David ruined your life, bro. He doesn't. Well, I don't want to say ruined your life because it's not like you don't have anything to live for. You have plenty to live for, But he did you wrong, man. That's why lawsuits are there. I'm glad you're speaking your mind. Is there somewhere else I should skip to, AB? Jeff, here. Let's get. Is there anything?
If you want to go to around 1912,
should I watch more of this, or what? Or are you just going to talk about?
I mean, it's depending how it's just going into how it made him feel to see, the vlog squad.
I do want to hear it, but there's just a lot of asides and stuff here that's kind of tough.
It goes right back to Jeff. His friend interrupts here and there. Then it kind of
people you were doing all types of
No, talking about when I got out of prison.
Oh, and then that was a different.
Stop associating me with criminals. I just got out of prison. And I stole a $7 cookie. He didn't steal it. He was going to pay for it.
More hurt because you are a good guy and you are a sincere friend.
But that's the thing. I do see the best in people, and I do. It's funny that you're here today because, we didn't.
Hey, Ethan, I see the best in you. I'm going to fucking kill you when I see you.
You could go to 19 minutes, I think.
Maybe he's like, please get away from this.
Plan this. I was just going.
You did this, AB.
Nuts on Instagram. And
He warned you.
You're like, yo, this shit's funny that you're fucking going off.
Shit. I love this shit.
Pull that mic closer to you so you don't have to keep
I
doing
love
that.
this shit.
It's a funny coincidence that you are here on the show today because we've been through so much and you are a terrible
Okay, you know what? Let's just do one of these.
time in prison. That empathy in them. They are too narcissistic. He was a friend, and I thought he had good in him.
This Hollywood shit's smoke and mirrors.
There's more to why I'm pissed off and why I'm lashing out and why I'm finally speaking up than just him not texting me. I could get over that. I realized over the past few months and years of him not giving a fuck that would probably happen. I'm not surprised. And I'll be dealing with this shit for life. So, I don't expect him to text me every year. I could be 80 years old and go through another eye surgery and have him fucking text me. Yeah, I get that. The real reason I was mad, it's going to come out publicly in a month anyway, but David filmed the documentary, and the producer of the documentary, creator of the documentary, director, whatever you want to call it, he called me, FaceTimed me to show me the clip of the interview when David addressed the situation with the crane. And he said that it was my fault. David blamed me for the crane. He insinuated that I was crazy, I always want to push it, and I'm the reason that this happened.
That's crazy. That is a revelation. That's crazy. Jeff's the one controlling the crane, or David is the one controlling the crane with one hand and another hand on a camera.
Right.
Well, that's funny because he
And,
also.
and it's his content. Ultimately,
Yeah,
it's his
it's his
responsibility,
video.
no matter what.
Well, man, I really do feel bad for Jeff. He's so angry, and he should be. Ugh, what a piece of shit. David is such a fucking piece of shit.
When that's complete bullshit. There's 20 people on the beach that are witnesses. I have fucking 6 terabytes of footage of you asking me, begging me to go out there and do the thing again, and that you would spin it slow. You just want to take me out there because it's more scenic.
See, that I would like to see. He says he has footage of David begging him to let him take him out. That sounds like good courtroom evidence, Jeff. You know what I mean?
And it looks better on camera. It's more cinematic. And just to hear him sit there and say that, I was like in shock at first because I'm looking at it over FaceTime and I just couldn't believe that he would say that. Not only does he not really give a fuck, but imagine you smash somebody's skull in. They take it on the chin. They don't sue you.
Yeah.
They don't fucking press charges. I mean, anything. It could have. I would nearly died. I came an inch from death and an inch from going blind. I'll have.
The one thing about the mafia is you got to take care of those that do the time. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to snitch, you got to take care of him. He's serving time. He's doing the best thing he can do for the family.
You're right, David. He missed the number one rule.
You got to take care. If they doing time, you got to take care of them. You know? Because he's got a lot of reasons to go against the family. He's breaking the number one rule.
Lifelong brain injuries and saved them from fucking everything. You would have got deported.
What's this homie doing now? He's tying his shoes? Are you listening?
You gotta. This is Jeff's best friend. If you want Jeff to come on the show, do not make fun of.
He's not even paying attention. He's tying his shoes. He's lifting weights.
You would have got
Look at
put
him.
in jail for manslaughter. You could have got sued for.
He's like, what'd you say? Can you say that again for me?
Maybe it's just hard for him to hear this about one of his close friends.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Fidgeting.
He's
Yeah.
fidgeting. Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. I wasn't listening. Can you say that again?
for everything. I took it on the chin, and then to see this, and that just made me completely lose all respect for this guy and lose all hope that he could ever turn around and become a better person. You know, I know he does a lot on video. He gives away cars and shit like that. But, you know, doing stuff on video and doing things.
Well, he's paid to do that, Jeff, just to be. The sponsors pay the cars and pay David to do it.
I think that was his point.
Well, he says he does good things, but it's like, not
But on
really.
video, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, the sponsors pay for all that shit.
Real life are two completely different things.
Yeah,
you know
see,
what I
that's his
mean?
point.
This fake shit.
I know exactly what you mean. That's why I stay away from it.
Yeah.
I don't condone that shit.
I honestly, I don't even know how much we could get into yet. I will. We'll see how things play out.
All right, let me go to 19 minutes, but that's real interesting. Yeah, I can imagine how bad that would feel to see David be like, it was
Much,
his
because-
fault. I mean, what the hell, bro? You can't really say that.
Right after the accident, we all stayed in the Airbnb together. You know, my jaw had a bunch of plates in it. I couldn't chew. I had to live off
this is too
insurance
far.
for the month. And
You hear that?
they,
AB said this is too far.
You're at 29.
I clicked your.
No,
I
you-
clicked your.
Go to 19 minutes.
19 first, and then you go to this.
Oh, okay. 19 minutes.
Career over your friendship. Well, there was no friendship.
of course,
Friends wouldn't do this.
you know,
Friends wouldn't do
there's
this.
not a day that goes by that I don't think about why he took me out there and spun that so fast. Because we never agreed that we were supposed to go that fast. It
I
was
think
supposed to
he
be the
has some
same as
type of
Corinna.
animosity towards you.
This is where everything went wrong.
I don't know the relationship. I doubt it's animosity. I think David just he doesn't think of him as a human being. He thinks of him as someone that to make content for. And
Meat puppet.
yeah, he's not a human being. There's no consequences. All that matters is making the best video.
He's
and-
literally a meat puppet. He's like a marionette hanging from that
Yeah, exactly.
fucking excavator.
So I mean, I don't know the relationship. Maybe he does.
And this is the one fucked up thing where I kind of see the line of an accident and intentional fucking. I mean,
it's negligence. It's straight up negligence. If he killed you, it'd be manslaughter. It was just, you got to sue him, Jeff. I think he needs the closure. He can't let it go. And how could he? He's so resentful and he got so messed up. He really, really, really needs to just sue him, bro. Trust me, man. Don't not even for the money, just for the closure.
It's blurred, but he asked me to come out there 3, 4, 5, 6 times, asked me to go out there one more time just because it was more scenic, and we were supposed to go slow. The water was 1 foot deep. If I would have flown off that thing, it's a lose-lose. I die that way because I'm going 60 miles per hour. I would have flown fucking 100 yards and died in the 1 foot water that way. Or I brace for impact and just pray. I had no choice once I started swinging.
Kind of think it was intentional. Because
So these thoughts crossed my mind. But if he's a...
It wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, it was intentional. I don't think he was trying to hurt. I don't know. What do I know? But that's David. He's a sociopath. He doesn't think about the human consequence. But that's crazy, man. That's so messed up. He goes, "Yo, I'll be slow. I promise." And he yanked him so fast on that thing. Oh.
around, I don't want to talk about it all day, every day, but if he's just around and tries to be a good friend, then I can get past that. But everybody still says to this day, you made a decision to get on that rope, which I understand. I did make a decision, and I'll have to live with that.
But you did it trusting that he wasn't going to slam you
Right.
into the side of it.
And I mean, it goes without saying, but this whole notion that David was trying to say that Jeff was trying to push it, again, it doesn't matter. Like, when it's your content, when it's you're the producer, you're the owner of what's happening, if somebody is pushing to do something dangerous, it's on you to say no. And if you go along with it, it's your fault.
Yes.
It's his
100%.
responsibility 100%. Even if, and I don't believe that that's what happened.
I don't either.
But even in that circumstance, that's fucking bullshit. Like, it's still David's fault.
But I don't think so either. I think if you see because Corinna went first and everyone got freaked out because it was super scary. And then they're like, okay, Jeff, you go. I don't think it was like go push it harder, David. Like, no way he did that.
It was a stupid one. I was never the one to fucking do the stupid stunts. But in this situation, I was on a high from skydiving. He got me at that moment. An accident did happen. And that's fine, because accidents do happen in life. We both fucked up.
Hey, is this some lint on this couch?
Ethan.
Hey, wait, hold on.
He got
You
me at
gotta
that
stop.
moment.
Hold on.
And you also can't roast people for having a short attention span.
Why not? I sit here for 3 hours every day. That's epic, dude. Wait, hold on. Just let me just
Okay,
finish
an
it.
accident did happen, and that's fine, because accidents do happen in life.
Hey, where'd you get this couch? Is
we
some
both
kind of
fucked
lint
up
on
many
here?
times. We've both done terrible shit.
Yo,
But
you
we
got
came a
something on
long
your
way.
couch. What
Perfect
do you say?
example,
You say
Logan Paul
something?
was
Hey, wait, did you say something?
a huge influencer, a huge star. Fuck that.
What the hell is this photo? Can someone explain what I'm looking at?
Yeah,
right now?
he's comparing the situation to Logan Paul and the Forest, but he's messing around and
Up.
using these images. Like, Logan did something controversial and he acts like it's beating up his friend, but now he's accepted. Now he's a good guy.
I literally don't understand anything you just said.
Took a long time off,
I mean, not that it's your fault. I'm just confused.
learned from his mistakes,
Sure, you did
and
a
now
fine
he's
job
a
explaining.
respectable guy.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the biggest. No hate to Jeff, but Logan is not a good guy. He literally did like 2 massive crypto scams just last year.
Like 3 months ago.
I mean, there was Dink Doink, and then there was even another one. I
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
He is not a good guy. I mean,
Okay, Ethan.
Yeah. Okay. We can get into it later.
You know, he's come a long way. David nearly killed me, came back to posting immediately while I had my face smashed in, lost all my jobs, couldn't work for a year,
Yeah.
and posted like nothing never happened, doing TikToks.
I mean, that's exactly why you lost work. You lost the potential to work. You're physically injured, so there's actual costs. It's got to happen.
Doing house tours, and comes right back like this is everybody else is crazy on the internet. I'm not. I'm the sane one. Why is everybody mad at me for?
I don't know. I think anybody would like swinging somebody from a crane would have been a little bit more delicate with an actual human. That machine is heavy equipment. Like,
Desi, his friend, makes a good point. You'd have to be psychotic to be that careless with a human on the end of a crane. You know?
Yeah.
they'd use it for demolition. It's just insane.
We
Right.
even got into it afterwards because you told me I was an idiot for getting on it.
Yeah, I was kind of upset. I should have never said that, but I was just more like.
No, it's cool.
I was more like hurt, like, damn, why the fuck would you do that? But it was like, I get it. Like, you know, it was just shit being done, heat of the moment, like, you know, peer pressure, content, and it's just like, shit was just happening.
So is there something? Oh, he talks about me, or is there more? Jeff talks about not being able to eat after the accident. David making pancakes in front of him. Let's go. Love that.
Much because right after the accident, we all stayed in the Airbnb together. You know, my jaw had a bunch of plates in it. I couldn't chew. I had to live off insurance for the month. And
That's gnarly.
David made pancakes and bacon, and I hadn't eaten in 4 days. And I'm just like, mother.
Is that his sound or yours?
That's his sound.
He did that sound?
Yeah, I guess he's got a soundbite guy.
Yeah, he's a
Throwing-
sound guy. Yeah, he uses the same David's laugh that we use, like demonic laugh.
That's throwing me off.
I couldn't chew. I had to live off insurance.
Hey, I got a text. Hold on to that story, Jeff. I got a text. What'd you say?
Live off insurance for the month. And David made pancakes and bacon, and I hadn't eaten in 4 days. And I'm just like,
Why the fuck they play laughing soundbite?
That's a poorly timed soundbite.
I'm trying to get into the story, but
motherfucker, this is so relatable, but also
so long too.
Yeah.
so
He was
there's a lot
relating
more
it
to take away from the
to
song.
a lyric from a Kanye song. Whenever Kanye got hurt in his accident, and he had a line about how he couldn't eat, he had to drink insurance, and he's like, "Well, when I couldn't eat, basically, David was cooking in front of me, not caring."
Can you play laughter soundbite, Zach?
I got it.
Oh, thank
Wait, did you think I was trying to be funny?
you. No. I was just trying to hit the vibe.
He was also playing like cha-ching sounds, and then what AB said there were like David laughter and shit.
Cha-ching
Coconuts,
sound?
coconuts in Barbados. My
That's
God.
Barbados.
They,
yeah.
You can't be playing cha-ching sounds. That's not it. We've ascended cha-ching, right, Zach?
I mean, every occasionally I'll play that, but it kind of transitioned to like a Mario type sound.
Pissed off at your friend from it. But yeah, Kanye Doc's great. It's incredible to see him meet Pharrell.
Okay. Jeff talks about coming on our show. He sent me his demands, by the way. I'll tell you guys, it's pretty good. I'm able to meet it. His
An
demands.
outro. You got anybody else you want to call out over here?
H3, Death
Oh,
Doodles.
H3. I'm
And
supposed to go on your show. I'm thinking about it. I got a few list of requests that I need approved, and I need to get some things done before I agree to walk in on that show. Don't worry about sending over the address. I already got it.
Is that a joke? Like, that's what I'm saying. He goes, I'm not a criminal. I just know where you live. I don't get that joke. He does that too, where he's like, I'm going to do something about it if you don't, Kavish. I'm going to do it for you.
That I need approved, and I need to get some things done before I agree to walk in on that show.
Hang on there. I got a text. Hold that thought there, Jeff. Hang on. I'm on Twitter. Hang on. There's something happening on Twitter. Hang on. Yo, check this tweet out. She got big knockers. Yo, check this chick out. She got big knockers on Twitter. Hold that thought.
Don't worry about sending over the address. I already got it.
What's he doing with that? Is he joking? 'Cause it's not clear to me if he's joking or not. I mean, I don't think he has the address. So maybe he's just doing like a wise guy joke.
You'll find out after the episode.
Maybe I'll just not give him the address and see if he asks for it or not.
But
It seemed
I'm
like
all
he was
about-
saying it in a joking way.
It was a joke?
It had a jokey vibe.
It did?
Well, he's like, I got a series of requests. Yeah, he's doing a little shtick there.
He's doing shtick? Okay.
Making peace,
When,
baby.
when AB told me that he said that because in the past he has threatened you in DMs, as we've talked about on the show, I was like, seriously? Like, this guy's still doing this? But watching that clip, I'm like, he's joking.
Can I give some advice to his editor or switcher or whatever? If the guy's on his phone, not paying attention, don't show him for like an extended period of
But
time.
I'm all about making peace, baby. I don't want to
Like that shot. Probably better not to show him just idly on his phone.
show. Don't worry about sending over the address. Already got it.
You know the game.
This is like a shot where they
But I'm all
the sound goes quiet and you hear his inner thoughts. Man, I'm gonna have meatloaf tonight for dinner. I'm gonna drink some beers and watch ESPN. Is this show still happening?
about making peace, baby.
What a shot. Why cut to this?
They may have needed to. Maybe they were.
A cut.
Yeah, because this is an edited podcast, right?
Okay.
They don't do it live, so
Maybe it was
they
a
just
cut.
needed a cutaway.
Maybe it
It
was
is edited.
Yeah. So
okay. It's a cut.
they're masking a cut.
But
most
they could
likely.
have used a shot of him listening. They didn't have to use the shot of him
Maybe
on
they
his
were
phone.
in a hurry. Yeah. It's not. It's not.
Just
it's not the best
Just
B-roll.
an editor's note.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
I don't want to have enemies out there, but there's some bad people in this world
Not me, I hope.
that deserve it. So hopefully, this is it.
Is that them? That's good. That's a good soundbite.
It never ends. Leave a comment down below if you think I should sue David.
Yes.
Leave a comment down below if you're
100,000
Hey, are we done with this yet? I got shit to do.
likes will sue
an
David.
attorney and statute of
He's actively texting.
limitations is up, or if you know anything about that stuff.
I knew this.
Cody,
was
you
not
read a lot
gonna
about
work.
law in
It's my fault, honestly. It's my fault.
Yeah.
100% my
Yeah.
fault.
Stuff.
100%.
statute.
Well,
Leave-
AB said, "Don't make fun of his friend. Let's be respectful." I probably wouldn't even have noticed if you didn't say that.
I was watching it back with Lena this morning, and I was telling her, I asked Ethan not to comment on this, and she was like, "There's no way he's gonna resist." I'm like, no, I'm sure it's fine.
If only you knew me as good as she does.
So,
Comment down below if you
Too
think I
much
should
faith.
sue
Look at
David. Leave a comment down below if you're
Yeah, the show's almost over. I'm just waiting for him to wrap it up. He keeps crying about this and that.
To be fair to
100,000
him,
likes will sue David.
to be fair to him, he probably didn't think they would cut away to him. Like he doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Right.
Jeff's over there talking. He assumes the camera
Right.
isn't just like focused on him.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. I'll check my phone,
Yeah.
So that's a good point.
an attorney and statute of limitations is up, or if you know anything about that stuff.
I don't think there's. Yeah, I actually do. Talk to me, Jeff. I have really good attorneys. One, and also I don't think there's a statute of limitation on civil crimes, and also it just happened. So
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
You're
was it
good,
not?
bro. You're good.
Maybe a little over a year ago.
And actually, the fact that he paid for your legal fees is probably even good because it shows him
Almost admission of guilt, right?
exactly taking responsibility for it. So it's kind of even is a good thing, probably.
Cody, you read a lot about law in
Huh?
when you were
yeah.
at summer camp.
Yeah, of course.
What for civil
I wasn't listening. Yeah, listen. I wasn't listening.
suits? Is there a statute of limitation?
I think like 7 years or something.
Then you
It's 5 years for a crime.
My cousin Vinny.
Your Honor, I wasn't listening. Can you say that again? Sorry. They see. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Jeff, sue him. I can. If you actually have legal questions, I can help you with all that stuff. I'm pretty good with all that stuff, and I'll put you in the right direction with lawyers. I have really good connection with lawyers. Oh, he also tells me to stop ripping his patron. Let's pull this up. That's funny.
pal, and stop ripping our Patreon live streams and making them public. They're supposed to be private.
Well, stop putting good gossip in there, and I'll stop showing it. Also, he talked about me in it. Like, come on now.
For the people. There's a rat in the Patreon. We gotta find it. That stuff's supposed to be personal.
That's funny.
All right.
That is funny. Okay, listen. Am I being too hard on them? I'm just joking around. I'm sorry. Am I being too hard on them? Maybe.
It's funny.
I mean, you're offering to help the guy with legal stuff.
I know, but I
you
don't want to
know,
be such a dick
there's
that he
probably
doesn't
people
even want
that-
to associate with me, but I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be funny.
And I'm sure there are people that probably don't even want you to do that. So, you know.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah, his terms, this was funny. You guys will like this. He hit me with his terms. He said, I need 3 ice-cold LaCroix. If it's room temperature, I'm walking out of there. Verbatim, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I said, you got it, buddy. I asked what flavor. What flavor? Let me see if he responded. What flavor LaCroix you want? See, he didn't respond.
I guess we got to get them all.
Yeah, I'll
I just want it
I'm gonna
every time.
invest. I'm gonna invest in LaCroix.
Yep.
I said, let's get like a white wine tray, you know, with the ice in it. Put them on the ice. There you go, huh? David broke the cardinal rule.
Somebody put all sirens and said you missed the part where David didn't. He says that David didn't pay for his medical bills.
Whoa. Where's that, Evie? Is that in here?
Well, you wanted to skip majority of it. Yeah, here, let me
Whoa,
find.
timestamp the part that's relevant, not the part where his
the whole
friend
thing
is
I figured was
scrolling
relevant.
aimlessly on his phone. You know? Thinking about meatballs.
I mean, it was probably in one of those sections that we paused and moved on from. So.
Basically, what he said, if you want me to just say it.
Timestamp. We have the source in front of us.
All right,
Ready?
stand by.
Thank you. In the meantime, that can't be. He didn't pay for his medical bills. Didn't they say that in the documentary he made? Was that not the case, or maybe he didn't pay for all of it?
Well, he
Yeah,
said that
he
he was
will-
going to. I guess it might be a matter.
Well,
of
that's a lawsuit.
him.
You got to at least pay for the guy's medical bills.
he
He's
was
living in a
paying.
$10 million house. If he's got to sell his house to give him money, he should. You know?
He was paying, but they overlapped. And it was like a ding on his
They
credit. or
said he
something.
missed payment,
Yeah.
He missed payment?
left him with broken credit, and he can't buy a house because of it.
Holy
This is all coming from the
crap.
chat. So
Wait, so David missed a payment?
that's what it sounds like. Or maybe Jeff missed
Oh.
the payment because David hadn't wired him the money for it or something.
Okay,
I guess
okay.
that would make sense for why his credit would get affected.
I
Jeff's
see.
credit.
I see.
Hmm.
That's dirty, man. That is dirty. You got 1,000,001 reasons to sue him, and they're all legit, my friend. Well, while we look for that, there is good news actually coming out of Russia. Louis C.K. is performing in the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv. What?
You didn't hear the update about this?
What, that it's not happening?
Yeah.
Don't ruin the joke. I know. I saw the update.
Thank you, Dan.
Who cares if it's not happening? Despite ongoing Russian aggression in Ukraine, Louis C.K. is performing at the National Palace of Arts in Kyiv this weekend.
Wow, that's crazy.
This information is according to a fan who retweeted a message. Dear attendees, Louis C.K. performance will still take place as planned. The tickets for the show remain valid, and new dates do not require an exchange. This is exciting. So, Louis C.K. down bad. It's hard when you're canceled, man. You got to go to war-torn countries to sell tickets. Wait, this guy says it has not been canceled. That's from 3 days ago. I mean, it's funny. Who cares if he's doing it or not?
I thought it was very funny when I found out about it, and then it was a lot less funny when I found out that he never went.
Well,
to
in
Ukraine.
truth, I guess he was planned, but then he canceled.
Yeah, I mean, it was a show.
Yeah. Apparently, it was only $11 to see him perform.
Oof.
I said the timestamp.
Thank you, bud.
No problem.
But I mean, listen, the show must go on. He could probably show his dick there, and at that price, they might not care. If he pulls his dick out. Yeah, no? Little bonus for Louis.
Jeff's idea. He's crazy. Complete bullshit. That's number 2. Number 3, they were supposed to cover the hospital bills. They slacked because whatever the fuck they're doing, making stupid vlogs, they didn't pay attention to something that's, I would think it's pretty important here, because the bills go to my name, and our agreement was just cover the hospital bills. I don't care about anything else. I'm not coming after him for money I lost from not being able to work or anything like that. But I got a bill that wasn't paid that I didn't know about because I'm not dealing with it. I have Ivan, my assistant, deal with it, and he goes with David's team, and they didn't pay a fucking bill. I got an infraction on my credit now. I go to get a house, and I can't get a loan because now I have another. So it's just like things are piling up over and over again, and just try a little bit. For those who think I'm trolling or I'm fucking crazy on Instagram.
So it sounds like he is paying them. He just was late or something.
Yeah, he was negligent.
Yeah.
Again.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
It's in his name.
Right.
He needs to get the treatment. He's like, it can wait.
Yikes.
There was another soundbite in there too. It was David saying, "I missed the mark with that one."
Oh, they're
it sounds
copying
like
all our
they're
sound bites, man.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like they're.
I won't go that
defense.
far. I mean, those are
Yeah.
iconic sounds.
Wow.
Yeah. I won't go that far.
I feel like that's the least.
Yeah. Those are the obvious ones to take.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Jeff,
didn't,
it seems like he was really. I mean, you can tell he's that kind of guy. It's like his buddies. He's like loyal to a fault to, and and that has led him very astray at times with the other whole situation that he got in trouble for.
Yeah.
And then with this, yeah, I mean, he justifiably should have been completely fucking furious with this guy and was letting him off pretty much as easy as he possibly could. Just help me pay for my medical bills. I'm not even going to talk shit. I'm not going to blame you. I'll publicly work with you still. It'll be fine. And David still fucking kicked dirt in his eyes.
Yep.
Like crazy.
Well, he elaborated even
You should
more.
sue the
saying,
fuck out of him. He really should.
I
He was-
totally agree. Yeah. Go ahead.
He was
Avery.
saying how he went through a breakup prior to getting close with this group, and like he was at a really low point in his life, and even to this day, like he feels so bad because he's close with so many other members of the Vlog Squad. So, yeah, it's a shitty situation.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't hold it against him. I mean, otherwise it's a cult. If they can't understand why he needs to sue David, then they're in a cult, man. I don't know what to say. It's like sick. Like, don't they care about what happened to you? I mean, Well, anyway, that's that. So hopefully Jeff still wants to come on, even though I've been kind of a dick. But I actually do genuinely like and feel bad for him.
He's your best friend, you said.
He is my best friend.